I chose to review a Corsica course, Astronomy Exploring Space and Time, presented by the University of Arizona. And I think in general they've done a really super job. It's a very well organized course. You have an overview each week. You click and up comes the things that you need to do. Week one's a little bit different because it's just got the syllabus and stuff. Let's look down here at week 9. It has some of the elements that are in all the weeks. So the first thing is that we have lots of forms. Each week has its own form, and these are monitored by this Christy Reed person. She's a mentor, and she keeps pretty good tabs on it. You can expect to get an answer very quickly. There's a short blurb here that gives us an idea of what's going to be in each section. This is kind of a teaser. Unfortunately, it is not a learning objective. There are no learning objectives, and therefore the course did not rate highly on the scale because so much ties back into those learning objectives. I do think that if they just tweaked it a little, I think there probably were learning objectives in the instructors' minds, but they just didn't get them written down on paper for the students. So in each section we have this overview. It lets us know what we'll be doing. Again, a little interest blurb. We have our assessments. This section has 2 quizzes and an activity. There are 2 lab activities in the class. This one is Galaxy Zoo. You actually go online and you're allowed to learn to identify star clusters and galaxies, and then you take your galaxies and you're able to identify galaxies that have not been identified before. So they're crowdsourcing. It's a citizen science activity. The other activity is one that uses a remote access to a real telescope to take pictures of star clusters. So that's a remote lab. Very interesting that they are able to do that. You also in this section have a writing assignment. And the writing assignments in this class are peer evaluated. So each writing assignment will be evaluated by 4 of your peers, and you are expected to grade 4 people's writing assignment. I think this is a really good way to handle writing assignments in a one of these massive online classes, because it gives everybody an opportunity to feel like their writing has been read and seen by other people. Okay, so let's go back. You'll see here that the class relies heavily on video. There's lots and lots of video here to watch. The professor that presents these, they're done very professionally, and he's very good, but still that's a lot of video. There are also reading assignments. There's an online textbook. Let's see, it's right here. That was written by our lecturer. It's not terribly long, but it gives us a different way to access any of the material that we're not understanding. And that is my overview. In general, I think the course is very well put together. It's very interesting subject. Their one failing is they don't have those learning objectives, and I think if they went back and added learning objectives, they would have gotten a really good score.